Ooh, that looks tasty. Welcome, folks. Day the Hungry Gamer is back with a new segment that I'm going to be doing monthly, and of course I'm joined by Beatrice, the board game dog, and as you can tell, we both horribly need haircuts. Hopefully we'll be able to do that sometime soon. Now usually I don't put myself on the camera because for me, it's not about me, it's about the games that I'm talking about. However, several people have said they actually enjoy when I do lists and talk about things in a broader way and don't get into the nitty-gritty. So what I'm going to start doing each month is I'm going to talk about the 5 games that hit my table the most in the past month, and this might be because I was working on a review or a preview and so I had to, or it might be I just wanted to, or who knows what it is. I'll try to give a little information about why the game was hitting my table and so on. And then I'm going to talk about the games that I am most excited about playing in the coming month, or that I'm hoping to get to the table in the coming month. Whether or not that'll happen, again, who knows. So let's jump right in with the 5 games that I played the most in the past month. And this isn't in no specific order, but I'll start with, right here, Omicron Protocol. This is one that I've played off and on a lot over the past year or so, and I've been playing it quite often on Tabletop Simulator because I turned my brother onto it and I've become somewhat buddies with the designers, and I've been testing various new scenarios with them, playing games with my brother and them, and so pretty regularly it's been something that I've been playing. The next game that hit my table the most in this past month was the Emerald Flame, and this just wrapped on Kickstarter. It was a huge success. This is a puzzle escape room style game, just very, very deluxe version of it. And my wife and I played through the first puzzle enough so I could get the preview out because they were already launching Kickstarter, but then I asked if I could actually hold on to it so we could finish, and we actually just finished it last night. So we really enjoyed that, getting through that over the past couple of weeks. The next one is Sherlock, the original Sherlock Holmes and his Baker Street Irregulars. And this is one that I'm working on a preview for, so I played a lot of it solo as well as 2-player, and actually did a couple of full playthroughs that will be showing up when they launch their Kickstarter. So I don't want to spoil anything about my thoughts on that. The next one is Wander, the Cult of Barnacle Bay. This is just a small box, easier to move around, and I just finished my playthrough series of the entire campaign that just posted the other day, so I got it back to the table several times this past month, and it is, I'm on record as saying, it is my favorite lighter dungeon crawl. By light, I mean it's not super heavy mechanics, it's pretty simple, easy to get into, and I just am a very, very big fan. The next one on my list is Euphoria. Now, I played this several times, first off because I was doing a review of it. However, I really enjoyed it, and so it's actually hit the table several times since then, and even played on Tabletopia as well, because I really enjoyed it. It has actually rapidly become one of my favorite worker placement style games. And so those are the 5 games that hit my table the most in the past 30 days. Now let's talk about the things I'm very excited about going into this next month. And the first one I'll talk about literally showed up 3 minutes before I started this video and actually bumped something else off the list. And that is Saga. And this is billing itself as a tabletop novel. And it is still a game, but it's considered a novel because it is super deep into the storytelling. And I traded a few emails with the designer of this, and I'm super intrigued by how this is going to play out. So I'm excited to check this one out and eventually do a review on it. And I should also say that there's actually a whole bunch to this Saga. This is it's actually several decks here, and it looks like he sent me a gussied up hero card there. So there's a lot to this one, so it may be a little while before I get the review out on that. And the next one is one that nobody is going to be surprised is on my list, and that is, again, Merchant's Cove. And I just pulled one of the printed rule books here because it's a pretty big box. And I'm going to get the opportunity to play via Zoom, where I'll set up the board and they'll print out their own player boards with Johnny Pack and Drake Villarreal, who are two of the designers on it, just as they're getting closer and closer to actually starting the publishing. So I'm super excited about that. I'm always excited to play Merchant's Cove. The next one is Dungeon Alliance. And now that I've concluded my Wander the Cult of Barnacle Bay playthrough series, I'm actually partnering with Barrett at Meet Me at the Table, and we're going to do a playthrough series of the newer campaign mode that came out with the most recent Kickstarter, and we're going to play through that, alternating games on each different channel. So I'm super excited, one, to be doing a cross-channel playthrough series, and two, to finally be getting some more Dungeon Alliance to the table. Now, this next one is one that I've been thinking about a lot because I really, really want to play it so much, but it's just not a game that my wife is overly into, this very aggressive one-on-one games. It's not her favorite, so I don't get to play it very much, but that is Skulk Hollow. I think this game is great fun. It's thematic, it's light, it's quick, and I'm hoping I get a chance to play it in the next month. This is kind of the long shot, because either I'm going to play it 6, 7, 8 times, or I'm going to play it not at all, but we'll see. And then the final one that I'm hoping to hit my table, which will be a digital table most likely, is Theurgy. I've been in communication with one of the designers, Oliver, a little bit, and they're reworking some stuff, working on a solo mode, and so I'm hoping maybe this month I'll get a chance to start checking out the solo mode, or at the very least get a few games on Tabletopia, because I really do love this game. And then I have one bonus one that I'm going to throw out there because it hasn't gotten here yet. It should be getting here this week, that I'm doing a preview for, and that is Kleos, which is an area control game based on Greek mythology, and I've gotten to play it twice on Tabletop Simulator with a designer, and it's a cool game, so I'm looking forward to that one as well. But there you have it, folks. Those are the games that hit my table the most last month, and the games that I'm hoping to get a chance to play this coming month. And so we'll see how it goes. And I'm sure that there are plenty of other games that I will play this month. And the last thing I'll just kind of toss out there, I know you can see a nice chunk of some of the games that I have behind me. You can't see all of them. If you see anything back there that you're like, oh man, I really want to see that back on the table, or if it's one that I haven't reviewed, you're like, gosh, I wish you would review that, just let me know, and I'll see if I can make that happen at some point. So, that was a little bit rambly. There's construction going on. First time I've done one of these, but I'm looking forward to kind of doing this month after month, and I'm sure it will evolve and change as I do this. But as always, thank you so much for continuing to support the channel, and thank you so much for supporting board game designers and publishers in these really trying times that we have right now. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.